Good afternoon, FHC. We actually have one really important announcement for you guys. Our FHC community has raised $9,607.17 for Family Promise Holiday Store. This money will go to directly over 80 families to help provide essential items and gifts for the holiday season. The juniors will receive a pizza party at lunch provided by Family Promise at a later date. There's also still need for volunteers to help shop for the items and gifts for the holiday store on November 22nd and 26th. There are also drivers needed to help transport the items for the holiday store on December 7th. If you're able to help, please see Miss Butler or Mrs. Richardson.
And with that being said, we're going to hand it to News.
Welcome, News. We have a lot, so let's get into it.
The Guitar Club will be holding their first meeting today in the orchestra room right after school. New players and experienced players are both welcome. Bring your own guitar because we only have limited extras.
Burger Club will be meeting tonight at 7:30 at the new BJ's on 28th and East Beltline. Contact at defo_Colin on Snap for more info. All are welcome.
And Veterans Day is just around the corner, and we have a story for you about the importance of this day.
Well, November 11th at 11 a.m. in the morning, 1918, is when World War I came to an end. It's when the guns were silenced and the war came to a close, and that day became a day of remembrance for the veterans who had served, and then eventually became Veterans Day that we now know.
As FHC knows, this day is very important, but why exactly is it important to students like myself?
Because our dad's a veteran and he's still in the military.
And my dad was in the military for 30-some years, and my brother's also in the military.
So he'll be gone for like 2 weeks at a time sometimes, and that kind of stresses out our family a lot.
Just not having those family members around and not being able to talk to them every day or not being able to see them.
Many of us have seen this wall, but how exactly did it start?
Started this several years ago. Mr. Anderson and I started working on the Veterans Wall of Honor. It kind of started off when we found out about a particular student that had been here who was killed in action in Vietnam.
There was a young man who named Jack Zuidsma. He was a wrestler, he was a football player. We were just so moved by what she said and her letter that we decided we needed to do something and build the Service Members Wall.
Now that we know more about this day, why specifically is it important to our veterans?
And it means a lot to them. It means a lot to them that they're remembered. It means a lot to them that their sacrifices are remembered, and I think it's important for kids to keep that in mind.
Very important that students at FHC honor those who have gone on to serve honorably and know that we appreciate them.
Many of us have had family members who served for our country, so how exactly do we honor them?
During the national anthem, during these speeches, it's important that you're engaged in what's going on. It's for the veterans, but it's also for our student body and for our staff. And it's very important that we show respect and that we show reverence during that moment. And if there's a time where you can just sit and listen and kind of take in the moment, that's the time to do it.
Great story. We got sports.
There's still time to sign up for the wrestling team. Please speak with Coach Anderson, room 141, if you're interested. If you plan on wrestling, the team poster photo is today in the wrestling room at 3. Wear a black shirt, gray sweatpants, and athletic shoes.
Great sports. We got some guests with Chief Leon host.
All right, we got some fall play guests. We got a couple questions for them. Okay, the show opens tonight. How excited are you guys?
So excited. We have a great cast, a even better crew, and an even better audience.
Mm-hmm. What role do you have in the play?
I'm playing Titus. I'm the mean stepson, and I'm the villain of the story.
Mm-hmm. So why should people come out to the play?
We've worked really hard. It's a really good show, and we have a lot of talent on cast.
And what time are the shows?
So we're going to be having a show today at 7 p.m., tomorrow at 4 p.m., and because of the playoff games, we're going to have pizza in between the show and the game. And then we're going to have a matinee Saturday at 3 and a show at 7.
That's great.
All right.
Congratulations to our October Pride recipients for good character. Your names are on the screen. This is part of the One Hat program, and recipients, please come to the cafeteria after this broadcast to get your certificate and your gifts. That's all we have for today, so we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Chris,